Erik, we spoke before Arsenal played Manchester United the last time, and we talked about those great rivalries, the tension, the fireworks, the Fergie, Wenger. You had a taster of one, didn't you? But somehow Sunday feels even more significant. It feels bigger. It feels right where they used to be, those title-deciding kind of games.
I don't know if it's more significant. I think every game between Arsenal and Man United, or Man United Arsenal, is big. It's a rivalry, and which is good because I think football lives from it. So I think two teams are really competitive with each other, and it's nice to challenge with them.
I spoke to Mikel Arteta yesterday, and he talked about the job that you've done at United, and he admired how quickly you've turned this club around. Are you surprised by how quickly you found yourself where you are and the progress that you've made?
It's difficult to say. You do your best you can, and I think we had a good plan, what we wanted to do, and it was a huge investment from many around the club, but especially from the players. And now we are in a position, we are good, we want to be here, but in January you can't win nothing. We have to put yourself in a position where we can win something, and so go from game to game.
And have you admired what Arteta's done? I mean, he's 3 years into it, but like you, he kind of began by tackling the culture and the environment, and then started building his squad in the way that he wanted.
I think in the Premier League are many incredible good managers in this moment, and he's definitely one of them. But what he's doing in this moment, he's the best in this moment. Because it's really a big performance. It's really huge what he's doing in this moment, that he is managing his team so that they are so consistent. Most consistent team in the Premier League in this moment, playing incredible good football. So it's fantastic. But still, we want to beat them, and we are looking forward. And we did already one time, and we want to go for the second time, and we know how to do it.
We talked about Keane and Vieira and those kind of head-to-head battles last time, and you made your point. You were very much team Keane, weren't you, rather than team Vieira. You've got two captains that line up tomorrow that I guess are the kind of modern day versions of them. Bruno's not your club captain, but captain tomorrow. Do you see that kind of similarities? What do you like about him? How does he drive your club forward, and how do you think he kind of compares to Odegaard?
It's always difficult to compare players. Last time I said Keane, obviously I like, but also I like Vieira because he was also a magnificent player and now a good manager. And the same is tomorrow. There are two great players, Bruno and Odegaard, and they are so skillful both. They can score goals, but I think they also symbolize the modern football. Both with their attitudes, they can play good football, but they also know that they have to work for the team. They are team players, and and then they make their abilities into the team. So the individual skills, they do it in the interest of the team, and that are the similarities. But I think that is nowadays football. There is only one Messi we have seen in the World Cup, but all the others have to work for the team. And that is what they're both doing.
How impressive you've been with Bruno as a leader as well this season?
He brings so much energy to the team, and he's fabulous in transition, both ways. And a couple of weeks ago, he got some criticism. Why is he so less scoring? It was also maybe disappointment for himself. But I said, wait, be calm, be composed. Your goals will come, but do the things we want you to do and where you are good at. And that means a lot for the team. That brings the team result. And now you see, now he's scoring in 2 games, two goals. And I know, and I'm convinced about that. When we keep this team process going, he will even score more. But the base is always that capability. And there are not many players who is so skillful in transition as Bruno Fernandes is.
How important is Bruno tomorrow? Because we know there's no Casemiro. In terms of just setting the tone for the game, and tactically, what do you do with that? Do you go like for like, or do you spring some surprises for Arteta?
We have many leaders in the group: David De Gea, Rafa Varane, Bruno Fernandes, Christian Eriksen in this game. So Luke Shaw, don't forget how much progress he is making in this moment in personality and be the example. So I don't worry about the leadership in my team tomorrow, and with this team we beat them the first time. So I think we have confidence when we do the right things. I said already, it's really close. It's about details, but when we really are good in the execution of the game plan, and we are really in a good form tomorrow, I think we have a good chance to win.
Do you go like for like in terms of replacing him?
We will see what we do tomorrow. We have a plan. I think we have a good plan, and it's like against Man City. Sometimes you have to surprise the opponent, but we have a good plan. We spoke about. We give the players the instructions. We train it, and now tomorrow we have to go and to challenge them.
Some of your players, you've got the extensions to the deals, you know, the likes of Rashford, you've triggered that. But someone like David De Gea, what's the situation with him?
No, we're working on that.
Yeah.
And
as in, you'd like to build phase 2 and the next phase of United around him?
Definitely, but we are working on tomorrow. We are working after tomorrow to the next game, and we don't look further.
Will you enjoy it tomorrow? Will you love everything from the moment you wake up?
I already do. It's always great to play the big games. And in the Premier League, there are only big games, but there is a difference between big and big.
Brilliant. Best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you.